What up, YouTube? It is your boy, JB. Now there's a train coming. A train? The fuck? That is so odd. There's a train coming in my area, and the crazy part is, there's no trains that ever comes through here. Wow, a train is coming through here. Because I've been in this area for now 2 years. 2 years. Never once have I ever heard a train come through here. But this is Marriage Bootcamp Hip Hop Edition. Now, you guys have to correct me. Which season? Because according to the website, this is season 15. But according to Wikipedia and everything else, this is season 17. So, for the time being, it's season 15, season 15 or 17. And it's going to be like that in the description and the comments. Seasons 15 or 16, seasons 15 or 17, and this is episode 9, and it's titled Truth Hurts. It wasn't much that happened in this episode, you guys, so this is probably going to be a short video, unfortunately. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into the episode review, shall we? All right, you guys, so this is the next to last episode before this. This is the last episode before the season finale. And this is also lie detector test day. So, before I even dive into the episode review, I do want to discuss some of the stuff that I saw in the blogs as it pertains to a certain cast member on this show. And that is going to be none other than Mr. Medina Islam himself. So Claudia Jordan, brought up his name, and she said that, he abused her physically. She said, I think the whole thing was that she questioned his age. And then she said that he body slammed her into the toilet. Like a toilet. God damn, man, that's hard as fuck. Now, Claudia Jordan by no means is my favorite person. I don't really feature her. But I don't have an issue with her to say that, because I know people are trying to say that they don't believe her. And then the fact that she had to, that's my whole thing when it comes down to this shit. I feel some type of way when women say that that a man has abused them, and then people want to question them and, and say, oh, I don't believe you. Oh, you do this, you do that, da 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 da. I really honestly don't give a fuck what a woman has done in her past. And that even goes like with, Evelyn Lozada. When she got into her issue with Chad, I didn't deny that Chad, I didn't feel that Chad, didn't do what she said, even though we saw everything. I didn't question it. I said he did it. But, I'm not even gonna say but. I'm not even gonna say a but in there. I'm not gonna say a but. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But, the thing that I have an issue with is when women try to say, oh, I feel like she's lying. Well, I'm not gonna say women, I'm just gonna say people in general, say that, oh, they're lying, or oh, they're doing this for attention, or oh, they're doing that, and this and that. Why can't we just believe what the woman says? And if evidence comes out, and evidence comes out to support that it didn't happen, then we can say whatever we want to say. Excuse me, y'all. But to immediately just discredit a woman, I don't agree with that. That shit is so fucked up. And she came out with a picture of the toilet, her bruises on her back. She showed the police reports from her and another woman. She also showed, I think she showed a picture of his actual driver's license. Like, it's a lot of shit. So I just don't like when people, discredit what a woman's saying when she says she was abused by a man. I don't like that. So now let's get into the episode. So the episode, we saw we saw Devon and Phaedra. So they were cooking breakfast and they were just talking, having a conversation. And then Birdie E, Toucan Sam, Miss Fowl, Nasal Heat Nostradamus, she came down and she got upset. Now, Phaedra was a lot better than I would have been, because she told him, like, don't talk to another bitch about your bitch. Now, like I said, Phaedra was a lot nicer than I would have been, because Phaedra was trying to sit there and tell her, he wasn't talking about you like the way you think. I would have told her, first and foremost, I don't know who you calling a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm a grown ass woman. And if you can't address me as that, if you can't address me as a grown ass woman, or if you can't address me as Phaedra, then little girl, don't address me at all. But don't call me a fucking bitch. Yeah, if you want to call yourself a bitch, that's a different story, because that tells me what you think about yourself. But however, you will not disrespect me and call me a bitch. And then Davon and Birdie E, Toucan Sam, Hazel E. Oops, nope, we ain't gonna never use that name. Birdie E, Toucan Sam, Nostradamus, Hoozle E, Miss Fowl, and whatever other names I give her. They argue. Now, the one thing that I will say about her is she's hella insecure. Hella insecure. I think that's what the big issue with her is. It's just her insecurities. Like, nothing else to it, but homegirl is just insecure about a lot of shit in her life. But let's move on. All right, you guys. So like I said, today is the lie detector test day. So everyone is there, including Vado. So, like I said, it's a lie detector test day. So since Vado had his issue, since Vado did what he did to Tahiri, he will answer Tahiri's question, but he doesn't get to ask Tahiri a question, which I didn't understand that, but I didn't understand that. I get it. He put his hands on her, but that means he can't ask her a question about their relationship, even if the relationship is real. But okay, I'm gonna let them have. This is their show. Who am I to say? Boo, cat, dog, whatever. So they also tell Birdie E, Toucan Sam, Nasal He, Nostradamus, Hoozle E, Miss Fowl, that just because of everything that she's been going through with her, having a miscarriage, she's gonna sit this situation out, sit this drill out as well. So then, Judge Toller and Dr. Ish are talking to the boot campers, and they're asking them what are their questions going to be for their partner. So they first start with Phaedra and Medina. Now, Phaedra was hemming and hawing over what kind of questions she wanted to ask. So Judge Toller gave her a question, and the question for her was, well, technically, the questions were the same for both Phaedra and Medina. Because I just looked at this. It's the same fucking question. Do you want to be in a sexual relationship with Medina? And then for Medina, does he want to be in a sexual relationship with Phaedra? That's an interesting one for me to say. Because I think that both Medina and Phaedra are faking the funk. And that's me keeping it 100% real. Yeah, that's me keeping it 100% real. I don't think either one of them are in it for a real relationship. Now, while I say Medina might want to fuck Phaedra, he's a man, yes. So I feel like he might want to have sex with her, but I don't feel that the relationship is real. So then next we got Birdie E, Toucan Sam, Miss Fowl, Hoozle E, Nostradamus. So her question, nope, I actually went out of order, but we're gonna actually talk about her now. So her question for Davon was, is he using her for fame? Once again, girl, what fame do you have? Only fame you have is reality TV fame. That comes and goes, as you know, all too well. You were on Love and Hip Hop for the first 2 seasons. You were gone after that. You came back in season 4 of Love and Hip Hop. They let you go again because of the shit that you said on social media. Now, I have heard a rumor that, she's supposed to be coming back to the show. I pray to God that she's not. Now, again, Davon, he wasn't able to answer her question, but they did talk about what he has been saying. And I really don't give a fuck, to be honest with you guys. So I did skip Willie and Shonda, and I didn't intentionally try to skip them. I just looked over them. So Shonda's question for Willie was, do you plan to be faithful going forward? Girl, I can answer that question for you. No, he doesn't. And then Willie's question for Shonda was, and I think these questions, so their questions were kind of given to them based off of what they've said in their confessionals. Because they said what they wanted to say, but Judge Toller had to phrase it in a way that the polygraph test could pick up on whatever on if they're being deceptive or not. So the question that they gave Willie was, can Shonda forgive him for the infidelities? I'm going to say that might be a no as well. And then, we go to Tahiri. So Tahiri's question for Vado was, and they had to rephrase hers as well. It was, is Vado apologetic for putting his hand around her neck? That one, I'm going out on a limb and say I believe that one is a yes. Now, like I said before, Vado doesn't get a chance to ask Tahiri a question because of what happened in day 5. But Dr. Ish and Judge Tola both have a question for her. And their question was, does she accept physical violence as part of her relationship? And that's actually a good question to ask, because Tahiri's talking about, her past relationships where she's been abused. So that is definitely a very, very good question to ask. Excuse me, y'all. So, the couple, everybody's talking after they've taken their lie detector test. Oh, shit, excuse me again. So, they finally gathered everybody together, and Judge Toller reveals to them that 3 people were deceptive on their test. Who do you guys think was deceptive in their test? 3 people were deceptive. Let's see how many people took a test. Davon, Willie, Shonda, Medina, and Phaedra. That's 5 people that took a test. So only 2 people told the truth. There are only 2 people. Well, no, Tahiri, Davon, Tahiri. Wait, I'm tripping. Everybody took a test except for Hazel, right? So it wasn't 5 people. It was Willie, Shonda, Davon, Tahiri, Vado, Medina, and Phaedra. So it's 7 people that took the test, not 5. It was 7 people that took the test. And only 3 of them, so 3 were deceptive. Who do you guys think were the deceptive ones? I feel like Vado might have told, I believe Vado is sorry for what happened with Tahiri. Somebody's lying between Phaedra and Medina. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was Phaedra. So it's a toss-up. So now I'm debating between, because I said, who did I just say I think lied? Phaedra and, I definitely feel Phaedra lied. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think Phaedra wants Medina like that. I think Phaedra's lying. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Medina's lying too. I wouldn't be surprised if both of them are deceptive. Shonda and Willie. I feel like with Shonda and Willie, is one of those 2 that's lying as well. I definitely feel like Shonda and somebody in that situation is lying. I feel like Davon might be lying as well. And I feel like Tahiri and Vado might both be telling the truth. I feel like Tahiri doesn't accept violence as a part of her relationship. It's just something that happens in her relationships, unfortunately. And like I said, I do believe Vado is telling the truth, that he's apologetic. But the 3 people who lied, that's going to be an interesting one to see. Because I kind of wonder, does Shonda actually forgive Willie for the infidelities? And I kind of wonder if he can feel like he can be faithful to her. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below in the comment section, because that's an interesting one. But let's move on. All right, guys, and then to close the episode out. So, much like what they did last season with the guys after the lie detector test, they split the couples up. Guys go to the club, girls go to the club. Now, the girls, they went to the club having a good time, and the girls are getting hit on, but Tahiri is being a wing woman to her girls. She's been a wing woman to, I'm going to call her by her name, Erica, and she's been a wing woman to Shonda as well. But they're having a good time. The guys are at the club. They didn't take Bottle with them, so it's just Davon, Willie, and Medina. And you know, I will say, I will definitely 100% give props to Davon in this episode with the club situation, because there were girls in their section, and the girls were, you know, talking to Willie and talking to Medina, and more so Willie. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, Willie must don't have his wedding ring on, because these girls are just flocking to Willie. And like I said, I have to give mad fucking props to Davon, because Davon told them girls, like, you gotta go. And then one girl told him, fuck you. He said, and I was like, thank you, Davon. Like, at least somebody has some sense. Like, are you serious? Now, that common sense kind of ran thin very fast, because he got really drunk. And, when he got in that limo and he threw up on his clothes and he smeared it in his shirt, I was like, ugh. And that was a nice looking shirt. Now Hazel, because they got back to the house and she wanted to go to her room, and he was in there with the medics, and she was like, "There's blood on your shirt, on your pants." Was a bitch dancing in your lap on her period? That is more than likely that's throw up, or maybe he did bleed. Maybe he cut himself. I don't know. But if a girl is in his lap on her period, it's not. I'm pretty sure there's a little specks of blood. But you guys, that is gonna wrap it up for this episode. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification button so you guys are aware of when I drop anything else. Share this video, and until the next one, you guys stay safe, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, wash your fucking hands and your ass, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.